Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Hal, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
We're recording this on Sunday, July 12th. You can listen to it on or after July 15th, 2026. This is season 8, episode 27.
Yes, and you're listening to Kissing Lips and Breaking Hearts with the Garden Tarts. Thanks for being here. Please hit that 5-star review button, that thumbs up, subscribe, do all the things
Yeah,
to
please.
help us out. Please and thank you.
So this week we're going to talk about, firstly, the easy part. We're going to talk about Live Aid, which was held on July 13th. 1985. And then side B is going to be comments on Street of Dreams.
Yeah, I had to look multiple times in the
Yeah.
beginning to make
Yeah.
sure it wasn't streets, but it's one street.
Yeah. I mean, because if so from now our like lexicon, do we say, "Oh, I can't wait to hear street," and then I can't wait to hear streets?
Street.
Does that happen? That's not gonna happen.
And people have been putting like SOD, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But then my brain, for some reason, gets that confused with DOA for Days of Ash.
Yeah, I get it.
And in my brain, those kind of are the same. I know they're not. I know my alphabet.
Yeah.
ADD is a crazy thing. But yeah, it's like, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can't not acknowledge Live Aid here in July.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
also a fun thing to talk about. So like, I mean, really I mean, everybody was great. I loved that. I loved, that Phil Collins flew on the Concorde from London to, I think, Philly. And
Yeah,
I love
right.
that he made he was playing piano and he made a mistake and he made this face like I'm like, "We wouldn't have known that so much if you had
Now we all know.
now know." And then, well, Dire Straits with Sting singing "I Want My MTV." That's a great one. And, but I think did you wanna say something?
I was gonna make a side note that we're having some renovations done in the house, and it required me to go through the remaining CDs in our house, and, I found a signed CD from Sting
Really?
to to
book
Jenny, to
I have a
Jenny.
book that you got signed for me.
Anyway, yeah, you do have that book. That was
Yeah.
that was the day I asked my boss if I could take an extended lunch, and because he was doing a book tour, and whatever, he was at Barnes& and Noble on L Street, whatever, and my boss was like, "Are you interviewing for another job?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna go wait in line at a bookstore for hours to wait for Sting." He's like, "Okay, that's fine."
Yeah, yeah, boot tour, yeah, that's funny. I mean, you could have asked Sting for a job.
I could have asked Sting for a job, yeah,
Yeah, but
and
no.
interviewed on the spot, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, the 2 things that just got me, and I think the rest of the world, were obviously U2 and Queen, which, in my opinion, just in my opinion, that is the best videoed live concert ever. Like, I mean, I don't know anybody that could beat that, including U2.
Right, like, there's no moment that beats that. I mean, I haven't sit down and audited every live recording in the world.
No, me neither, but if okay, so the
That
live performances
that well,
I've seen,
yes,
yes.
that is I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's Queen wins the day, absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, you too, I think in that regard, it's kind of a tie because they had never had that exposure before. This was like big, absolute exposure, but I still think in terms of performance, Queen won the day. So if you haven't seen it, like Google, look it up on YouTube because both U2 and Queen have amazing acts. So I think that they were supposed to, I think like 3 songs, I might be wrong. And the last song was supposed to be Pride, which was their new single.
Right. Supposed to be the big marketing opportunity for their
Yeah.
new single. Yeah.
So they were supposed to play Sunday Bloody Sunday, Bad, and Pride. But Bono took up all their time with Bad. So they didn't get to play Pride, and everyone was mad at him for a little while.
Didn't he,
Just a
like,
little.
go in the he went and, like, hid for, like, a day, like, he wouldn't answer his phone and
Yeah, and, like, he didn't know what people were saying, and, I guess it was Paul McGinnis that called him and said, you gotta pay attention to this because this is big." And I do think it was probably God, can you anybody to play an audience that size? Like, you
And
that
then to make it personal,
yeah,
it's a little bit crazy because it's like, it so could have gone the other way. They just kept playing this same rhythm over and over and over again, and the singer disappeared, and, like, what the fuck? And it didn't, like, I felt like there was a good chance it could have gone that way, and it
yeah.
didn't, and it ended up may I say that this is marketing that they could never have paid for.
Mm-mm.
Just kind of like when we're on on Desire on U2X radio.
Right, exactly.
That's marketing we could never pay for.
No. I think that, like, there was a quote from Edge saying that, I mean, they didn't have, like, anything to he didn't have anything to tell where Bono was, and I think that Edge said it was, like, non-0% that he left.
That he was just gone.
Bono just ran off, like, it was not that was possible, that could
Yeah, he did there is some quote from him that's
yeah,
of that sentiment, yeah.
yeah. But so, Sunday Bloody Sunday, that's a piece of cake live, you
Oh,
know?
yeah. That's a winner every time.
And that's a compliment, it's not I mean,
Yeah,
I never get tired of hearing
yeah.
Sunday Bloody Sunday. But so Bad, which I also never get tired of hearing, but this performance, Bono used, like, every other lyric in the world. He smushed so much into that song, like, all of
So
this stuff.
so much.
Oh,
I have a little bit of it here.
okay.
Walk on the Wild Side, Satellite of Love, Ruby Tuesday, Sympathy for the Devil,
Yeah.
at least,
That's a
at
lot,
least.
and, anyway, that song, he said he saw a lady getting smushed or something. Not entirely sure. I don't know what to make of that story. I think he wanted to get out, like, he wanted to be able to, to get to the people and be on their level.
If he saw someone getting smushed, he may not have gone to that person. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I've been smushed at shows before, and he never came over to rescue me,
I know.
like, really smushed.
Yeah.
But that's what elbows are for. Anyway, so I mean, the showman, like, you can't argue that with this performance.
Yeah.
And, anyway, he thought he screwed up. I think his bandmates were pissed off with him, as they should have been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he jumps out and dances with this girl who looked like she was fine,
Right?
"Oh, okay,
Okay. Not
new guy."
smushed.
But anyway, so he did that, it took up forever. His bandmates hated him. I believe, and I don't know where I read this, but maybe his book, but that was, like, the last day of a normal life for him,
Oh, I
because
believe it. I don't remember hearing that before.
somewhere I read it somewhere, and I don't remember
Yeah.
where, but it was I mean, after that, he was
Bono. Fucking Bono.
like, he was a new guy after that. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the whole thing. It just, it warms my heart just to see, those baby boys that have grown up to be, old boys. But yeah.
We might sometimes still act like babies.
Yeah.
Not that I mean, why not?
Okay, so let's switch over that's all I have on
Okay.
life. So let's switch over to Street of Dreams.
Thanks.
Do you wanna go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Street of Dreams, oh my gosh, there's been so much talk about this online. To everyone that has been having conversations on our social media and giving your opinion without insulting people, thank you. To the person who said, old white women are YouTube's fan base, I was like, yeah, we literally are.
Yeah.
And by the way, I looked you up and you were definitely older than us. So I was like, you're no spring chicken. Like,
No.
don't fuck with us. I am very sure you were in the same boat. And then some guys like, don't forget old white men. I'm like, come into the party. Yeah, it was cute. He was. So anyway, lots and lots of conversation and opinions about it. It seems to be split maybe about 50-50 of people who really, I really feel like the reaction to the song is visceral.
Yeah.
If you like it, it's visceral. It's like the energy and what it makes you feel, the joy it makes you feel, and if you don't feel that, then you don't like it.
Right.
And that's what fucking art does, you know? It doesn't you that art is a visceral reaction, whether you like it or not. You see a painting on the wall, you don't buy it because, I don't know, you're like, "Oh my god, I have to have that.
Yeah.
Like, that is mine," right? It's, whatever. The song is fantastic. Do I listen to it all the time? No. Have I blasted it in the car when it comes on U2X? Yes, absolutely. I screen capped thank you to U2 Songs for grabbing a whole bunch of the professional reviews. I screen capped, I did not pick and choose them. I just picked like the first 1, 2. I guess I just got the first 2. Oh, and they're both Irish. Anyway, these both like this is where I stand. So the Irish Independent says U2's new single Street of Dreams, despite some fortune cookie lyrics, which I love. They are fortune cookie lyrics. It finds strength and simplicity. With more hooks than a fisherman's shed, Clayton's pile driving riff, the Edge's whistleable solo, Mullen's toe tapping snare, and Bono's soaring top line melody. This is a shiny pop song aimed squarely at radio programmers, playlist algorithms, and the planet's largest arenas. Its simplicity is its strength.
Wow.
It
That's
is. They're looking for radio play,
yeah.
airplay, right? Like this is they need to get it out there. And this is great. This is what was my next thought. The Irish Times says U2 released new single Street of Dreams, a buzzy, uplifting number clearly made for radio airplay. Positive, affirmative, a little self helpy. It's musically neat as a pin and lyrically about as simple. Street of Dreams might not be as bombastic a move as anything on Days of Ash, where Bono sang America will rise against the people of the lie. But there's a whiff of protest there all the same. Ultimately, though, this is a big point. The game they're playing here is the longer one to plant U2 firmly in the pop charts ahead of the release of the new album later this year. Let's face it, if you want people to hear your protest songs, you need to get them to the stage first.
Right, they are a protest band.
And they need people to listen. And
Yeah.
if you got to throw out a pop song about your dreams
Yeah.
to get radio airplay and to get people, stop inviting more people into the arena.
So, just taking a little I have a prepared statement, but
Yeah,
I was thinking about this last night, and on one hand, I get it, acquiring younger audiences, but, like, seriously, are we Gen X not enough? Because we fill that place.
I don't know. It doesn't say younger. It just says like new people if you want people to hear your protest songs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I mean, seriously, there I didn't U2 songs had some of the chart stuff, but it was a they because they released it midweek, they're not getting all the chart
Right.
information, high chart stuff, high chart numbers, but I don't think they're not being played like to the kids necessarily.
Yeah.
It's adult contemporary music.
I feel like once you get to be, of our age, like, I don't know, I don't go looking for new music. I mean, I like the people that I have, and I wanna hear them. Like, I'm not running out to, listen to the new bop, but
Right.
I don't know. Aren't we enough? We're enough.
Right?
We're friendly and we don't expect the world
We
and
sing along,
we sing along, we know
we
the
spend
words.
all our money,
Yep.
and, yeah, you know
Like, I mean, like I'm saying it in the nicest way, but I think that they have the fan base that they need.
yeah,
And I mean, I don't get if we're not enough, then I don't get why. If we're enough, I don't get why they've got to go out and try to win over the kids because
right,
that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna be a smooth transition.
and we're enough to sneakily give 2 full EPs to, like, we get you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me start off with this. This is not part of this statement, but it's a statement from me. This is why I don't like singles. This is it. I don't like anybody telling me what to do. I don't like singles. I mean, I know that it's not business savvy, but I don't want to hear a single. Like, just give me the whole album, and I'll figure it out from there. I know that's not how it works, but I so
I get
that's
it.
why I always, almost always hate the first single, and, like, I do, like, it just don't, like, don't shape the album for me. I gotta do that.
Right.
I say that all the time, but okay, glasses. Bear with me because it's long, but I'll read it fast. I'll try to. Okay, so I know we all have our own version of you two in our hearts, in our head. I totally get the feeling that they're yours, like they're ours. Like we feel that way. I've mentioned before that often I hear them playing new songs live and I freak out a little because it's like my personal like, I listen to that in my car, driving through my city, and then all of a sudden, it's like, "Other people hear this? But in my car." Like, I really
Right.
I've been saying that forever too, like, it's anyway, okay, Street of Dreams has definitely caused a schism in the fan world. I mean, right? Everyone seems to have a very strong opinion. We definitely are a type for having a strong opinion. Okay, the great thing about music is that it's subjective. Like, you 2 have been doing this for 50 years. They know what they're doing at this point, I think. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't know anything about this album. Like, we don't know how Street of Dreams fits in context to the rest of the album. We don't know
Right.
that. And so, you can't really I feel like you can't really interpret that until you hear the whole album. Also, and maybe this is mean, but you gotta give it a chance or don't. No one gives a crap if you personally like it. Like, we don't give a crap. I mean, it's no they're not gonna be mad if you don't like it. Like, you don't have to, fall in love with it, and you don't have to like it. Like, no one cares. So,
That is my favorite comment when someone comments how much they hate it. I'm like, "Lucky you, never have to
I
listen
know.
again."
You did so well with those responses. Or, no, let me say this again. No one cares what the crap you think. No one cares what the crap we think, except they do because they're listening to us right now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Jenny and I've had this conversation several times. It feels like we have to go to shows. Like it doesn't feel like, it's an option. It feels like the end of the world. We have to go to shows. And
Yeah.
that's not like the end of the world, dire must go. But in reality, we don't have to go. We don't have to listen. And related, you don't have to make a comment when you see a post you don't like. Like just scroll. Like you don't have to do that. Like no one's forcing you to make a comment. And I don't mean to be mean, but just be nice. Like it's just ridiculous how angry the world is right now.
You can have a negative feeling about the song and say it. You can share your opinion without
No,
insulting the people that you are replying to
absolutely, absolutely.
or
So just
thinking you're insulting them.
right, be
Good luck,
smarter than
dude.
them, and then
Dudes.
say
Good
whatever you
luck, fucking dudes.
yeah, like, we say this all the time, but I feel like recently it's been ridiculous how many men mansplain you 2 to us, like, we never heard of them before, and, like, we have credentials, like, we've got a good resume.
We
It
wear 'em all it's on the wall.
I feel like it's right. I feel like I mean, I don't think guys say that to guys, like, I don't think so. I think it's just misogyny that these men come on and tell us, like, these little facts that firstly you can Google, but secondly, we know. Like it's not a secret or something. You're posting down to us. Like we don't know what we're talking about. And we
Right.
do. Okay, let me just also say we have no skin in this game. We are not affiliated with you two. If we were, things would look very different. One last thing. I'm actually on the fence now. It's very pop and uplifting, which is unusual for you two. I've always said that their best of albums should have been called Songs That Make You Wanna Jump Off a Bridge. I this is like
You've been saying that for a long time.
yeah, this is yeah, this is in my yeah, and that's not negative. Clearly, we like the songs that make you wanna jump off a bridge,
Right.
so I love it. I mean, I love those passionate songs, and this song just kinda doesn't feel like I mean, and again, we don't know what the album's gonna sound like, but this doesn't feel like what I would expect from U2. And they are, they shake it up all the time, and that's okay. But this just I can't see them in this song so much. I mean, I can hear it.
I don't wanna say this is what I expected, but as I was talking about visceral reaction that I had to this song, that is what I expected.
Yeah.
Whatever's coming out, I expected something poppy and uppy, and knowing that they were in Mexico and hopefully not talking about America at all.
I hope so.
I this is a version of something I expected.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. It caught me off guard. It didn't. I first heard it and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever." And then it just especially because it is the ultimate earworm. Like, oh my god. Like, listen to it and then for the rest of the day, that's all I hear.
And it starts with the chorus. It has its intro, and then
Yeah,
there's a chorus before it is more chorus than verse. It is I just whatever reviewer said this is made for the largest stadiums on earth,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's I have that too, but, yeah, I mean, I know it's gonna be amazing live. Like, I can see it. I can feel it. So, in closing, schism, subjective. Nobody gives a crap. You'll live. We are not affiliated with the band, and don't be mean, really. Don't be mean because I take everything personally and cry. Just so you know, that's my weak place.
I, wanna add on to your statement and what I was saying before, and I know I told you this, but I'm comparing this kind of simplicity, really rhymey, uppity stuff with because all things lead to Taylor Swift. Her last album got so much shit because some of the lyrics are quirky. There's a lot of happy. There's a lot of, oh, I just want to get married and have kids and have a driveway with you. And we're having great sex. And, this was not the tortured poet that
No.
we know of Taylor and that she's led us in to see. And and she's been a tortured poet most of her
Yeah.
life. But her whole life she has been singing about yearning for this moment. And she shares it with us on a new album, and people are like, "What the fuck happened to Taylor?"
I know, and I thought about that when she started when it was apparent she was dating Travis. Like, I did think about that. It did cross my mind, like, she's gonna be happy and people are gonna be pissed because,
Mhm.
again, songs that make you wanna jump off a bridge.
Right, so you too, who was writing the protest songs of our generation, and they're outspoken, and the lyrics are both complicated and beautiful, and the music is just Edge is creating new things all the time, and Larry drums like no one else, and Adam is just the fucking coolest, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, there's, like, a simple, happy song, and people are like,
Yeah.
"It's
So
okay to let people be happy."
so here's a little thing that I thought about. I just thought about it a while ago, but so when you listen to their music, you don't they don't sound old. And they're not
Mhm.
old, they're older, but I feel like Bono's voice doesn't sound like craggly or anything.
No, and the instruments, the music has, like, a fresh feel to it, and I saw a lot of comments about how it was overproduced. I don't know what the fuck that means. Does it mean it's too perfect? I don't know what that means. I apparently like things that are overproduced,
Yeah.
quote, unquote, overproduced. I like a perfect song, so I don't know. I don't understand that.
I mean, well, firstly, it's you too, and I would not be surprised if they took the music down a little bit as a outtake or something because it does feel pretty produced. Like when it's underproduced, and that happens. There was a few years ago there was a song that YouTube did that was underproduced, and I can't remember what it was. But it's just like you want to hear the instruments as they are, and when it's produced so much, every time you hear the song, it's like there are different pieces that are just flying back and forth, and I don't know. I mean, I like acoustic, you know? I mean,
Yeah,
I love rock and roll, but I mean, it's a broad range of rock and roll.
right. I Yeah, for me, the production on this song is what it needs, with
Yeah,
having absolutely no understanding of what that means. It obviously works for me in this. I also wanna note, we should put note in here, when people are like, "This isn't Days of Asher, Easter Lily." It fucking is. The intro and outro are literally coexist.
yeah,
This is from those sessions, and, the bridge is the Beatles.
yeah.
Bridge is the Beatles, so which has nothing to do with Easter Lily or Days of Ash, but
I
so, yeah, that's our, I would say 2 cents, a quarter,
it's quarter.
at least 25 cents on each on Street of Dreams and how people treat each other. So,
Well, thank you for listening and commenting, I guess. And if you're sitting at home watching us with the poll, thank you. That
thank you.
such a compliment. I can't even, but thank you, dude. That was great.
I don't even know, I think I sent you a screenshot of that and didn't even reply. Let's reply to that.
Yeah.
If you were coming out of us calling us liars with your White Lives Matter icon, you've been blocked, so never see you again. Thanks, bye.
We don't have to put up with that.
No, I will. Everyone gets a chance,
Yeah.
sometimes 2. After that, it's just I'm not we're not here to fight
No,
or have you be mean to people. Oh, bye.
no.
Okay, well, thanks for coming along,
Thank you.
and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll be back next week with more U2ish content.
In the meantime, keep chatting with us on social media at _Garden Tarts.
Sign up for our newsletter at thegardentarts.com and share with your YouTube friends.
You can support us on Patreon, buy me a coffee, and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Kissing Lips and Breaking Hearts, a U2ish podcast with the Garden Tarts, is created, produced, and edited by us, the Garden Tarts.
Intro and outro music by December.
See you next week.